This is Kyle Harrison with STX Lacrosse, here with Monkey Sports Video at lacrossemonkey.com, here to talk to you a little bit about the K18 equipment line. We got the K18 Arm Guard and Arm Pad here. As you can see, they're two different pads. This one's a little bit bigger. If you're an attackman or you're a midfielder that doesn't really like to get beat on, this is probably the pad for you. As you can see, it takes up the majority of my arm. And I throw on a glove here, my entire arm's covered, so I'm not getting beat up too much. Me personally, I like a little smaller pad, so this is the one I play with. If you take a look, a little smaller, but the best thing about these two pads is you don't lose any mobility if you go from the big one to the small one or the small one to the big one. They're both very flexible, both very comfortable. Next off, my favorite feature of the entire K18 equipment line is this silicone we've installed here. If you go out to any youth league or any high school game and you see kids using a little older pad, you're going to see people sweating, whether it's raining, and their pad's going to be slipping down. You always see kids running down the field, pulling up their pads, because as you get wet, pads have a tendency to slip down. With both of these arm pads, you can take a look on here. We have a little silicone installed, so anytime you get wet or anytime it's sweating, the pad doesn't go anywhere. Anyone wearing the K18, you're not going to see them running up and down the field pulling their pads up, because as you get wet and as it rains or as you sweat, your pad doesn't go anywhere. Lastly, another great feature of these pads is the ventilation. On the larger pad, take a look, ventilation here on both sides, and then on the smaller pad, same exact thing. So the three best features, or my three favorite features of this pad are: one, it's extremely flexible, extremely comfortable; two, the silicone so your pads don't go anywhere; and three, very breathable pad, arms are never going to get hot. You can find the K18 Arm Guard and a complete set of STX products at lacrossemonkey.com or the Monkey Sports Superstore.